All right. It's time for the end of day report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price sugar reports that we place in your hand each and every trading day. What's good? What it look like, folks, peoples? You know what it is. It's Thursday. And what do we do on Thursdays? It is the intraday price inflection points for what? Take Back Friday. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Hard to believe that we have come to the end of the week. Tomorrow is Take Back Friday. And you know what's good. We got to get it going. We got to get it on and popping. So that's what we're going to do. This is our fast and furious lightning episode where we go through the intraday price inflection points that you need to be aware of for tomorrow's trading so you don't get hurt. All right, that's what we do. You don't want to get hurt in these markets. All right, so first and foremost, I think it would be appropriate if I shared my screen with you guys. That would only be nice, right? Because sharing is caring. All right, so first chart we got up here is the E-mini S&P 500. All right, E-mini S&P 500 futures. We have a rally alert for tomorrow. That's right, we got a rally alert for tomorrow's trading. As you can see here from the crash alert, we got all that downside production. Now we flipped from a bearish cycle to a possible bullish one. All right, so what do we need to have happen? Well, we need the market tomorrow to close above 32.76 and 3/4 in order to put in a short-term bottom. All right. Anything closing below that is still bearish. All right. So just keep that in mind. But short term right now, looks like we flip-flopped again to now a bullish cycle. All right, so bias tomorrow is bullish for the E-mini S&P 500. What about the euro yen? Well, as you can see, the bias is still to the downside. All right, we still have a negative bias here. And what do we need to have happen? Well, we need a close tomorrow above 123.22 in order to put in a short-term bottom in the euro yen. Euro yen could be signaling that the stock market is ready to boogie. All right, so taking a look now at Apple. Apple has a rally alert going into tomorrow. What does it need to do? It needs to close above 109.29 in order to put in a short-term bottom. Barring that, we are still in a corrective cycle. We've been flip-flopping like crazy too. From the first leg down, then we got the rally alert, only a slither of upside. Then we got the crash alert, got a slither of downside. Then we flip-flopped again to a rally alert, got a little bit of upside. Then we flip-flopped again to a crash alert, got some downside production, flip side to a rally alert, got a little bit of upside production, then flipped again to a crash alert, got a little bit of production. Now we're flipping again back to a rally alert. This market has been all over the place. Apple don't know what it want to do, and sometimes it be like that for real. It be like that sometimes, where you just have to get in there and just let the market work itself out. It can be weird how markets can consolidate above the Kumo cloud, above trend line support, then break the support, then get into the Kumo cloud and consolidate some more. So it's a weird time. This doesn't last that long. If you go back, you don't really see that many instances like that. Now, back here during the pandemic, we had some back and forth, but it was more productive. It wasn't, these narrow range inside day after narrow range inside day. You didn't really get that, and you're hard pressed to find another period that we had it quite like that. Normally, it's more spaced out like this. All right. But this has been a mess up in here. This is kind of messy up in here. So we'll see what happens. But for right now, all we can do is wait and see. All right. So that's what we're doing right now. We're doing a hurry up and wait and see. And that's what it is, folks. It's no simpler than that. All right, next we got Bitcoin, the Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Top of the Kumo Cloud is the target here. And we're back to a bullish bias. What does we need to see happen? Well, we're going to need to see a little bit more movement. The market needs to close above 10,517 in order to put in a short-term bottom, which we already are at. If it can close above that, then you're looking good. All right, so that means we're in a bullish zone at this point. So Bitcoin's looking good for the long side. All right, let's take a look at the Ethereum, since we're on the crypto. Here's the Ethereum. Ethereum has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading as well. And we're looking for the top of the Kumo Cloud here for a potential profit target on this one. As long as the market stays above 343.61, you're in the bullish zone in Ethereum. Next on the block here, we got Facebook. So Facebook been flip-flopping around too. Right now, we still maintain a bullish bias, and we're still under the auspices of the rally alert. So we'll have to see which way it breaks. I think the NASDAQ futures will determine pretty much how that Facebook is going to move. All right, so gold futures also has potential here for a bounce. This is the GLD on the ETF side. As long as the market can close above 177.72, then you've put in a short-term bottom. And we do have a rally alert for tomorrow's trading in GLD. On the Facebook side, as long as the market closes above $252.69, then you're in the bullish zone, but close below it, you remain in the bearish zone. All right, flipping over to a Litecoin. Okay, Litecoin has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. The trend line resistance of around 50 is the initial target. You need to close above 44.81. All right, a close above 44.81 keeps this market in a bullish zone. Going over to oil now by way of ticker OIH. Right now, the trade bias is to the sell side of the market. What do we need to see happen? Well, we need a close of above $105.78 in order to put in a short-term bottom. That's probably not likely going to happen. So unfortunately, this one will probably remain in the bear zone going into next week. All right, next up here, we got the QQQ, the NASDAQ 100 ETF, with a rally alert for tomorrow. A close above 267.66 is needed to put in a short-term bottom. Anything below that keeps it in a bearish zone. Flipping over to silver by way of ticker SLV, we have a rally alert for tomorrow's trading. A close above $22.43 is needed, however, in order to put in a short-term bottom. Any close below that keeps it in a bearish zone. Flipping over to gold futures, we have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. However, a close above 1,900 is needed in order to put in a short-term bottom and enter into a bullish zone. Anything under $1,900.80 is going to keep it in a bearish zone. Next on the list, we got the S&P 500 by way of ticker SPY. We have a rally alert for tomorrow's trading. We flip from a bearish to a bullish bias in the market. What is needed is a close above $327.41 in order to put in a short-term bottom. Anything below that keeps it in a bearish zone. What about bonds by way of ticker TLT? Still maintains a bullish bias. Needs a close above $164.43 to maintain that bullish bias. Anything below it puts it in a bearish zone. What about Tesla? Well, Tesla is now ceased being in a bearish bias and flopped to a bullish bias with a rally alert for tomorrow's trading. Any close below any close below $402.99 keeps it in a bearish zone. You need to close above that to get out of the bearish zone, enter the bullish zone, and put in a short-term bottom. What about ETFs? Well, how about the Ethereum ETF, ticker ETHE? We have a secondary crash alert for tomorrow's trading in this particular market, as we are still in a bearish bias with a super elongated bearish weekly trend momentum reading that has stretched for quite a while. What do you need? You need to close above $45.50 to put in a short-term bottom and enter a bullish zone. How about, since you talk about ETFs, what about Bitcoin ETF, ticker GBTC? Got a rally alert for tomorrow's trading. We've exited from the bearish bias and moved into a bullish bias. What do you need to have happen? Well, you need a close above $11.16 tomorrow. Let's round it off and say $11.17, which is exactly where it closed today. So you're going to need a close above that in order to get out of the bearish zone and enter the bullish zone. How about the NASDAQ 100 futures contract? Well, we got a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. We need to close above 10,966 3/4 in order to get out of the bearish zone, put in a short-term bottom, and equal the bullish zone. Any closes below that tomorrow keeps it in a bearish zone. All right, let's take a look at crude oil futures. We have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. In this one, you need to close above $39.84 to stay in the bullish zone, which is where it is right now. What about the Russell My Hustle? Well, we got a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading here. We need to close above 1480.3. Anything below that keeps it in a bearish zone and prevents it from putting in the short-term bottom. All right, so what about silver futures? Well, we got a rally alert for tonight and tomorrow's trading. We flopped from the bearish bias to now a bullish bias. We need to close above $24.33, though, in order to put in a short-term bottom and enter the bullish zone. Next, we got the Dow futures. We have flipped from a bearish to a bullish bias with a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. We need to close above 27,062, though, in order to put in a short-term bottom. The likelihood of that happening is probably slim, but you never know. But that's what's needed to get out of the bearish zone and enter the bullish zone and put in a short-term bottom. How about that forex? Well, you know, if you look at the Australian dollar, we're still in a bearish bias, and we need to close above 71.57 to get out of the bearish and enter into the bullish zone and put in a short-term bottom. Last but not least is the Canadian dollar. Well, the Canadian dollar has maintained its bullish bias in the market, managed to hit the top of the Kumo cloud. We need to close above 133.04 in order to maintain this bullish bias going into next week with the bullish weekly trend momentum reading. And there it is, folks. That is what we're looking forward to for tomorrow's Take Back Friday. If you missed anything, you can always rewind the video and play it back, as we covered futures, forex, crypto, and stocks. Everyone have a wonderful weekend. I will catch you back here in the morning for the pre-market pulse scan, and I'm out. Smash that like button. Peace.